he said that the US government will do everything in their power to make sure that they do not record any Ebola case within their country. Yeah? And he spoke so passionately about it. And that is the reason why you can be certain that William Ruto has sold us off. Because we have already been informed of Americans who are infected in DRC. If you read it here, we have from World Health Organization director, you will see there that they've announced that there was an American who was flown to Germany. There were other couple, 6 American nationals who are also evacuated to the Czech Republic. So Americans already know that there are some Americans out there who have
from the DRC to Europe and to the Czech Republic.
And that's why they are saying, that's why the US Secretary of State was saying that we will make sure, so come what may, they will not import Ebola. So why is our Cabinet Secretary of Health, and I'm sure by the time the Cabinet Secretary of Health makes any kind of statement out there, it is an agreement that he has had with his appointing authority, that is William Ruto, the president. Why would they be talking about setting up quarantine zones within Kenya when other countries, other governments, other state officers are saying, come what may, we have to make sure that we do not have Ebola being imported into their country.
Yes, and it's already happening because even according to that story, they've confirmed that at least one case, an American who had one case of Ebola was taken to treatment to Germany.
And 6 others were taken to the Czech Republic.
So it's already happening.
So the Americans are already importing Ebola to other countries.
But before that, I think it's also not right to reduce this conversation in the talk show into vitriol of personality attacks of people who are not even in the show. It's not right. Let's discuss issues. We come here to discuss issues. In terms of law, yes, they could have been evacuated to Germany, but what is the German law saying about the entry of persons with infectious diseases? But for Kenya...
saying we have stronger laws.
For Kenya,
those other
let me make it clear. For Kenya, for Kenya, you will have to repeal that law before you implement anything of that nature. And that law to be repealed, it means it has to go through Parliament. Laws are not made as mere window dressing provisions. They are made to enforce certain standard requirements. And afraid, even if a Kenyan is infected with Ebola in DR Congo, that Kenyan cannot be evacuated to any hospital within the country. And in terms of international law that is applicable to all countries, movement of persons or animals with infectious diseases is restricted. What would be so difficult with having the Americans who are infected, if it's in DRC, restricted within DRC and treated within those facilities? What really would be so wrong?
And now that you've quoted the law, allow me to, because Public Health Act Cap 242 authorizes health CS to declare specific places as infected. It empowers port health officers to mandate border screening,